discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering you a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial membership. All you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/BG The link is in the description below, and now enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I'm continuing with my Tainted Grail series. Chapter 4, I believe it is. Chapter 4A, to be precise. Let's see. What happened in Chapter 3? Well, I know what specifically did happen is I went to Camelot again, after gaining the reputation that I so deserved. And went to go talk to, what was it, Morgana? Is that her name? And she's like, oh, you are just utter trash. I don't even need to talk to you. So I was like, fine. And I went and talked to the Lady of the Lake. And then went to, where am I? The first farmhold. And found out that, you know, everyone's just dying. Everyone died. So that's pretty cool. And then found out that the Tainted Grail I had was fake. Oh, and then I went to Camelot. That's what it was. Went to Camelot to go and give Lancelot the old news, which that's actually where I start. I thought for some reason I read 140. Yeah. So then Chapter 4 setup is shuffle those decks, and then I have a Hammerbeak purple encounter in the lowest numbered revealed location, which is Connacht. So there's the sweet ass Hammerbeak right there, which has like all these weapons in its back, and it doesn't look too pleasant. Some puffins live long enough and imbue enough magic to reach the size of a horse. So that's it's pretty nasty. It's a pretty nasty guardian. The guardians are honestly more annoying than they are like terrifying. I mean, they roam, and that's pretty cool that they have those, but it's like nothing is really hard to kill. It's just like it just hinders your exploration, because if you take damage, that means less energy you have and more chances you're going insane. So that's kind of, it's just more things on the map. 16 little red cubes to kill it. But that's pretty much that. So now, Chapter 4A, Part 1. Place this card on top of the active quest pile. Only one of your champions remains alive, and she's on an ominous secret mission to the Tombs of the Order. My quest is to follow Nianti to the Tombs of the Order. Discard the top card of the event deck. Sum up all wealth, food, and magic owned by all characters. Okay. So I have to discard, I guess, 2A. And, alright. So, sum up all wealth, food, and magic. So 9, 10, I have 11. Higher than 10 than, higher than 10 times the number of players. Okay. Well, it is, because I'm only one player. So, higher than 10 times the number of players, put the special event 1 on top of the event deck. Damn it! I have to get that out. Yeah, because 10 times the number of players is 10, and I have 11. So, that's how math works, right? Well, let me look for the special events. Luckily, I kept all my stuff nearby, so I can slowly reach for everything and just be in a tremendous amount of pain. I don't know if it's all at the bottom of this thing here. That's Chapter 1. Yep, special events. Found it! Okay. So, I need to put special event, yeah, I guess 1. Or I. It's probably I. Yeah. Yeah, it's special event I. On top of the event deck. And then that's that. Okay. So I need to get to 154. Because I need to follow Nianti to the Tombs of the First Order. Which, in that case, Tombs of the Order. I feel like I had to go there as well, based off of this, to deliver something. Oh, Excalibur Scabbard. Reach Tombs of the Order with Excalibur Scabbard. Hell yeah! So I have to go there anyway. So that might be pretty neat. Let's see. I will keep my rusty sword out, and I will put on my coat of plates, because we do the start still of my adventurers kit. I have 6 experience, which I could upgrade one of these for 6, because I'm going to my 3rd one. But I don't know if I want to upgrade my dex yet, or if I want to, like, upgrade. Well, I can't do spirituality because that would be a lot to get a card ability. So I don't know. But I can tell you this: I have no clue where the Tombs of the First Order is. I know going forward, like they're 136, 157 is this way, but I know there's nothing over here except the beach. 106 is that way, 103 is that way, 105, 109 is down there. 136 is up. So you would imagine that the numbers would just go up from like the Plagued Bureau and all that. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to have to do. But I do need to for sure go hunt. There is a lot of exploration in this game, like so much. Like, this game is actually pretty deep than just surface level when you compare it to something like 7th Continent, and that makes it very difficult to do it as a series because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do and want to explore, but I also want to keep the video, you know, the chapter shorter, and it's like an entertaining, and I mean, I'm already not that much of an entertainer by myself. So it's like, oh man, like I feel like I'm missing out, and it's just, it's becoming difficult. It's actually one of the biggest reasons why I quit doing 7th Continent as a series. Like that's a given. That's gonna be the first thing I have to do because I only have 1 food. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh man, so damn it. So I need to spend 1 to move. Oh well, I could spend 2 and learn from the knights and gain 1 XP. Let's see. So if I do that, that would put me down to 4. Then I'd have to spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, I could. Oh, it's going to cost me 2 to hunt. So, yeah, because the closest one is the Tangled Root area. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to go to the Plagued Burrow and draw a blue encounter. Alright, last resort. A group of desperate people tries to force you to rekindle their Menhir. But I've already done that. Their Menhir is not rekindled. It's the one next to it. Okay. So let's see. I will put 1 there. And then let's do some diplomacy. So there's 3. And then I have Art of Deduction. That's not terrible. That is not terrible. Intimidating Magic, which would cause me to go up by spending magic. Oh, that's actually not bad. That is not bad. So yeah. Alright. Yeah, so it's my turn. I am going to play... Oh, I could do... Oh, that is good. That is good. I need to move it up. Yeah, I'm going to move it right here, because putting it on there actually makes it kind of difficult to see. 1, 2... Yeah, actually, I will do Mind Trick. Mind Trick right there, with the 1 is going to cause it to go up 1. And then spending a magic, which I will do, I have plenty of it, will cause it to go up another 1. And then I toss a dial, and if it's a grail, hit. Hell yeah! That will cause it to go up 1 more. And then it is their turn. They're going to cause it to go down. So basically I'm trying to control them. And they're like, hey, wait! And so that gets discarded. And then now it's my turn. So now it is there. And I draw 1. Good deal. Either one of these is going to work. But I will do... Oh, I'll do the one that doesn't cost me anything. Actually, that's not going to line up with anything, so I don't want to do that one. Oh, if affinity is not green. Okay, so that would be Holy Verse. So then, yeah, intimidating. Ooh, well, hold on. Does that line up? It does, but it only gives me 1. But I would gain 2 charges. I could pay a charge to prevent one, but it's still going to cause it to go down. I need to go up twice. So yeah, so I will do intimidating magic, spend a magic to cause it to go up twice, which at that point, after mind controlling them, that scares them indefinitely, and they realize that I will kill them if they keep talking to me. So that's going to end that. And I was trying to talk them out, by the way. That was the best one, I think. And my reward is 1 XP. Hell yeah. 1 XP and 2 rep. I will take 2 rep, not 3 rep. So yeah, that was the last resort. Which, by the way, take a look around. There's 3 Menhirs open or on. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job, even though like 2 of them are about to go out. So that's the last resort. I'm not even doing anything at the Plagued Burrow, but I might as well while I'm there. Well, let's see. There is a plagued city that's been abandoned right outside Camelot, the grandiose capital of this world. So it's probably important. Like, I'm sure there's something else I can do. So 138. Let's see, right here. So, just in case, because I don't really remember, I visited there once. The highland is too narrow for a settlement of this size. Some houses hang over the cliff's edge on precarious frames of wood and rope. Others perch on top of one another like plants in search of the sun. On a typical day, the damp, dark alleyways of the burrow would be dangerous. Now, judging from the columns of smoke, the sound of fighting, and bright red banners warning of plague, navigating them is suicide. So I can knock on doors, I can walk into the burrow, or I can plunder. I think I knocked on the doors the first time. So this time I will walk into the burrow. You journey deeper into the burrow. The smell of blood and revolution hangs in the air. You soon discover 2 forces wrestle for control of the town: desperate and angry citizens, and a group of warriors sent here by Lancelot of the Round Table. You are not sure which side is right. If I have the Winds of Wyrdness, I'm pretty sure I don't have that. Pretty sure if you get that, you can just do whatever you want. If you have 3 parts of supplying the revolt, I definitely do not have that. Or helping the knights. Ooh, wait. I have none of that as well. Okay. Otherwise, I choose 1. Meet with the rebels or walk up to the military blockade. Well, I'm helping Lancelot right now, so I will walk up to the military blockade. You emerge from a cloud of dense smoke only to find yourself in front of a group of soldiers, still tired from a recent battle. A thick layer of soot covers their faces and armor, now almost as black as the garb of the knight who leads them. Menhirs, one of the famed knights of the Round Table, looms over you. Who are you and what are you looking for in the burrow? His voice booms under his great helm. Explain myself. You soon learn that Menhirs was sent down to the burrow after an angry crowd lynched the mayor and his son. Dear God! Oh, well, okay. Maybe the mayor sucked. Who knows? Maybe his son sucked. Morgaine thought the knight's dark reputation and his status as her great-grandson would make people reluctant to raise arms against him. Then, Wyrdness enveloped the town for many days, cutting off lines of communication and confining soldiers to their garrison. Now the small force barely keeps their foothold in the burrow, let alone stabilize it. With visible reluctance, Menhirs asked if you could help his men in any way. So, I can... a helping hand. I could do that. I can... a gift of equipment. I don't want to get rid of anything that I have. A gift of magic. That one I could do. I could do tactical advice. No, I cannot. I have no practicality. Or I could just leave. Nah, never mind. Well, since I am engrossed in magic, I will help them with magic. They need protection against the incursions of the Wyrdness. Sure. So, verse 8. Add 1 mark to the Helping of Knights status on my save sheet. Yay! Alright, exploration ends. I helped them out. So, yeah. So that was that. I was like, hey man, the Wyrdness kind of sucks. So, let's go ahead. Aw, that was going to be cool. So that's food. That was aggression. Okay, so helping the knights. Neat. Good deal. I feel good about that. I'm going to do what I normally do in any type of RPG, and that's usually like the good hero route, where it's like, hey, I'm going to do everything, I'm going to try to help everyone and get the best ending possible. I don't know if that's possible in a world like this, but I can at least get the lesser of two evils, and then if I play through it again, then I'm going to be a huge fucking asshole. Okay, so now I'm going to move, and then... Oh, I died. And then move again into Tangle Root. So I'm going to gain 2 food, and then resolve a green encounter, which is going to be a... Oh my god, these guys suck. Vengeful Druid. God. Like, there's no point to these guys. I mean, sure. Sure, let's just see what happens. So, a survivor of the Druid massacres, fueled by hatred and thirst of revenge. Sure. Let's see. Okay, so we need 7. I have that. Alright. Well, no, I definitely don't want to do that, because he has nothing at the bottom like a piece of shit. Oh! Interesting. If I escape from combat, ignore the opportunity attack. That's not terrible. Huh. Because I could... But that's not... I mean, I could spend the magic to do that. That's not going to let me draw any. Battle Cry is just going to let me prevent 1 damage. That'll prevent 2, so oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Not terrible. So let's do this. So let's do Battle Cry. Spend the magic. So that'll put me at 4. To gain 1. And then... yeah. And then I'll get the... Oh, no, that's draw. That one's play another one. So, there's that. Then I will prevent 2. Oh, wait, I'm going to gain another 1. Because I use my sword against him. And let's see if it breaks. Grail, nothing. So it doesn't break. And then that's that. So I prevent 1. And then with my Coat of Plates, I prevent 2. So I take no damage. Then... This is probably where it's going to start to get good. Okay, so then I can attack, which would get me 4. God, he is rough. He is rough. Okay. So, because I have risky attack. Ooh, risky attack, eh? Oh, okay, yeah, so I will do risky attack. Or reposition, to then do risky attack, which will give me 2. And then, and then knock over almost all the event cards. And then flip, which will give me, awesome. So, that's going to give me 2. And then now it is his turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to take 1 damage. And then lose 1. God, this guy is annoying. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Oh, wait. So that was 6, actually. But then my rusty weapon would actually cause it to be 7. Whenever my character activates in combat, I gain 1. So let's see. Hit. Grail. Yay. All right. So that's actually 7. That's just enough. So I screamed, then I weaved and bobbed and weaved and then repositioned just to do a risky attack as he's attacking me. I get right under his arm into his neck and he bleeds out and dies. Satan. Nice. Okay. Which, woohoo. You know what that means. I get 2 magic for that. It's going to put me up to 6. So, that's pretty lame. Fucking druids, man. You just gotta love them. And I don't even know how many there are in there, but I'm intrigued by that special one. All right. So now I will rest. Boop. So he's gone, And then now, end of day, I'm going to consume 1 food, lose 1, gain 1 health, gain up to 6. Let's see. Advance my character by spending XP. I have 7 XP. Practicality seems to be a thing, but so does empathy. And I found, okay, so the one thing that I wish that they had on, oh, it's literally right there, character advancement. So I can, I mean, I don't have a first point in anything, so it'd be 6 XP to put a third point in a pair, in an attribute pair. So to get 6 in, damn it, in empathy. But I feel like empathy would be good for Maggot, but I feel like the way I'm going to play him is kind of a logical druid, a logical monk, I guess. I mean, they're not really the same, a monk and a druid. But I have 7. I'm going to spend 6 of that to give myself a second in practicality. I'm going to learn, eventually, to just save my XP till the end of the chapter. Hell, I may never spend my XP because you never know what you're going to need it for, and that's kind of a hindrance on the player. It's kind of like in any video game where weapons break and they give you these really cool weapons. You're like, great, I will never use those because I never want them to break, and maybe I'll need them for something later on, but you never know when later on is. So it's like, okay, you just end up never using them. That's probably what it's going to be with XP. And then can modify my dex. If I'm in a location with a dream, I am. Let's see. I can't remember what the Tangleroot one. I do not have a nightmare. So now I have a dream on 114, which I believe is good, actually. You dream about the roots of giant trees digging deep into the black, oily soil. You dream about nutrients and pure water sucked from under the surface of the forest. You wake up strangely invigorated. I gain 1 energy. Yay! Which is good. So now, start the next day. So, expired Menhirs. This one is going down to 0, so that one's probably going to leave. This one is going down to 6. This one is going down to 2. I'm going to need to probably keep that one up. And then the Guardians move, or reveal the next event card. So, boom. A large homestead surrounded by a moss-covered stockade is nestled in a vale next to your path. It seems warm and inviting. You decide to stop by. The owners of this place are nice, though a little withdrawn. They insist you should stay for a meal. Before you agree, you discreetly check for hidden weapons, poison, or hidden thugs. Everything seems in order. You enjoy your meal and feel a comfortable warmth spreading inside you. You wake up moments later, half grown into the bench, with the wall wrapped around your shoulders like a cape. While you drifted off, the homestead enveloped you like a flytrap. An owner's face, now protruding from the warped ceiling, cackles maniacally. What the Okay, so verse 560 in the Book of Secrets. Interesting. That sucks. 560. Oh, that's way back here. That is way back here. Every character gains 2 terror. Aw. And loses 1 item and 2 magic. That's fucking awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm back down to 4 magic. Then each party member must choose one of the following in any order. Okay, so I can save my life. Keep a total amount of wealth and food equal to the sum of your 2 highest attributes. Discard the rest. Save your belongings. Lose 8 health reduced by the value of your highest attribute. Keep no more than 16 wealth and food. Discard the rest. And save my friends. Well, I don't have any friends. Lose 2 health. Keep a total amount of wealth and food equal to your highest attribute. 1 character of your choice doesn't have to make their own choice from this list. God damn. Okay, so I have... Okay, so lose reduced by the value of my highest attribute, so 6. I would lose 6 health. That is awful. That is awful. Keep a total amount of wealth. So I only have 1 wealth and 2 food. So I mean, I would definitely be keeping that. So what am I like? Am I losing? Discard the rest. What does it mean by the rest? Oh wait. Oh, it's okay, just between wealth and food. So if I had more than 16, I must be sucking ass if I'm doing less than 16. Well, I guess it is just me. So basically, I could save my friends, lose 2 health, and keep a total amount of wealth and food equal to my highest attribute, which is 2. So I would just have to lose 1 wealth or 1 food. One character of your choice doesn't have to make their own choice from this list. So, yeah. Or I'll just save my life then. Just keep a total amount of wealth and food equal to the sum of my 2. So yeah, I'll just do that. I'll save my life. Because my 2 highest attributes are now 4, and I have 2 food and 1 wealth. So, yeah, I'll do that. Hey, so traveling by yourself is actually pretty good. Then play special event A. Damn it. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So special event A on top, which is going to be, there it is. Special event A, and then play 7 -1 per player random events on top of it. So 6. And then I believe I shuffled these, but I'll do it again. And then the exploration ends. That is so weird. Okay, I'll just put that on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I have no idea what the hell happened, but basically I just got absorbed by a tree or by a house and almost died from it. But luckily, I didn't have shit to be stolen from. Okay. Alright, so now it's the beginning of the day. And then I'm going to keep my, my Excalibur sword, which I'm not going to be doing because I have a shit ton of freaking terror. But what I could do is I can fight and then start traveling. Oh wait, sorry. That guardian is not moving, and then that guardian is also not moving. Fantastic. So they're just gonna stay there, probably attacking Connacht. I really should kill these things, but I could kill the Hammerbeak. That is a lot. I do not have like the best weapons to be fighting that. But if I can make it to the Tomb of the Order, then I might actually do pretty well. I think I've mentioned it before, but I love that the Menhirs are relatively close to one another, because that makes it very difficult for them all to go out at once, unless you completely neglect them, of course. But I'm glad that it's not like, oh, by the time one of them's down to 1, then you get to another one. I'm glad that that's not even remotely a thing. There's a lot of locations that have Menhirs. They're just all dying, and they all require some sort of magic, which I happen to be the magic guy, so that kind of makes it easier. This one's at 6. That one is higher up. I might just okay, well, I wanna have food, so I'm gonna spend the 2, and I'm gonna fight something. A weird bear. Hey, I think I actually have one of those things. But I'm gonna get the 2 food, and then I'm gonna fight a weird bear. After this brown bear found a feeding ground in the Wyrdness, it didn't take long for him to change. He is a guardian. I could grab the thing, but since he's not an actual traveling guardian, I'm just gonna regularly fight him. He only needs 8, but he seems pretty tough. But I'll get 2 food, which will set me up for actually a while, pretty much until the next event. So let's just hope I get some decent attacks. Okay. So I got careful attack, death magic. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So, and then find a weakness. Whew. Okay, so that is not terrible. Okay. So, but that is terrible. Alright, well, I am going to activate, which will get me 1. And toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, whoa. Toss a coin to the copyright. Okay. I've been thinking of actually starting a second channel where I do cover songs. Like, I mean, I sing on the channel all the time. It's kind of me warming up and practicing. So if you would like to hear my singing, and if you want me to open up a second channel called Songs Unlocked, then let me know in the comments below. So if I play Find Weakness, I don't want to do Find Weakness. Careful Attack. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Careful Attack. Boom, which is going to give me 2. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be a good one. Okay. And then I will lose 1 less because it's his turn, and I have 3. Oh, I have 3. So I'm going to lose 1. I'm not going to lose any, but I will take 1 damage. Oh, no. I will not take a damage. But I will lose an energy from my coat plates. Neat. Oh, hold on, I want to do that. Alright. Let's see. So if I do this, that would give me 1. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Okay. So if I do... But I don't want to do that. I can do Distraction. Because what is it, 3? Well, I wouldn't take any damage. But I still would lose 1. And that's going to give us 1, so that put him at 4. Which I would then put me at 3, but I don't want to do Distraction, so I think I'm going to have to. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no. So I am activating. So that will be 4. And then I will play Death Magic, which will get me 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would put it at 5. Which I will then gain the insanity to get the 2, which would put this on it. And then my next turn I would gain some. But I check, I have 9 to the 8. So that will kill it. Yeah. And that will give me 2 food, which will be 6. Now I have that song stuck in my head because it's so catchy. If you guys don't know what that song is from, it's from the Netflix series The Witcher, which is pretty fantastic. Alright. Well, The Witcher is just fantastic. Like, the video games are amazing. The show is surprisingly really, really good. Like, I mean, it's not... If you're going to be that, like, elitist of, like, well, it's not the books. It's like, well, you're not going to enjoy anything. I've learned that in my life. So, for what it is amazing, and I'm very excited to see more. The only 2 things that suck about the series is the Nilfgaardian armor looks like a wrinkled-ass nutsack, and the timelines kind of skip. But if you kind of can grasp that, or even read on why they did it that way, it makes it bearable. So, killed that weird bear, which is pretty cool. And now I have 4. So I am going to travel, which I will be heading back now. Now I'm going to travel here to the Mirror Lake, which I will then rest for free to gain 1, gain a health, and lose a terror. That seems pretty nice. And then I will go 1, 2 to travel to that Menhir. I'm not going to explore because there's nothing there for me to do. So that is going to be the end of the day for me. So I will eat, boop, regain all my thing, I'm not going to advance my character. I will not modify my dex. I don't know if there's expiration there. There is not. Okay. I'm not going insane, so start of the next day. This goes away. No! That actually will end up staying there. This goes away, though. Old Camelot. Not like they're useful anyway. God, every time I go there, they're like a pain in the ass to do anything with. So 85. There we go. But there's still the Plagued Burrow. So that was that. This is going down to a 5. This is going down to a 1, but I will most likely be reviving it so I can then advance. Have the next event. Full Moon. Whenever you would draw a random purple encounter, draw 2 and pick one with the highest value. Whenever you would draw a random green or gray encounter, draw a purple encounter instead. Neat. The cost of activating Menhirs is lowered by 1 magic. Good deal. Ancient powers grow in strength. Alright. And this one is going to move north. Oh, shit. And that one is going to not move. It is still ransacking my home. It is just eating and killing everyone there. I think that'd be pretty cool if, like, that affected the story. The fact that there's guardians starting in Connacht, and if you went back, then it's like, oh no, like, if there's some massive ass horse bird like destroyed our town and you weren't here to save us or something like that. But one thing about the game is that there's not a whole lot of going back after you've learned information. There is, but there's not a lot of it. So, like, it's not going to affect the story. Which is fine, because I'm not there. Alright. So now, it is my turn. I'm going to stick with the weapons I got. So yeah. And now, I am going to... Oh wait, that cost us free, I think. Yep, so, it's going to cost us 2 and 1 magic. Because of the full moon. To activate it, so it's going to put it back up to 7. Yay! So, let's see, 8, 7. Good deal. Hey, perfect timing for that full moon. But now I'm going to move to the Plagued Burrow. And that's going to open 136 as an option. Which I don't think I've actually gone this way. Nope. The Brock Krauk. Alright, that's going to be difficult. So, yep, the Brock Krauk. Thick-walled brocks spread over the horizon. Most are used to imprison men, but some contain older, ominous threats. There's the artwork for that one. Alright. Yeah, so that's going to cause that to go up there. And then I am going to spend 1 to move up there. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. I will lower that, and then that. This all will come down. This will come down. My adventurer's kit. And then let's move. Let's move all of this. Just so I can get some reach and all that. And then I will angle the camera different. I need to figure out a better way to record the overhead camera, because it's always like behind, it's always in awkward spots, especially my solo run-throughs. So it's like, I need to know how Rado does his, because he seems to be pretty free-flowing and moving whenever he's recording, so I might need to pick his brain on that. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty good, actually. You can still kind of see everything except the Guardians. I'll move it around as I see. So I moved up here, and then I will investigate that. I haven't been there yet. 136. Oh, that's gonna be on the other side. Yay. Okay, so here's the artwork for the other side. You are submerged in a 100-year dream, black and sticky like hot tar, when a strong pull manages to wrestle you back to reality. Something approaches, not one of these ordinary short-lived humans that buzz around the plateau, preoccupied with their matters of no importance. No, this one is different. An elder, radiant soul, an exile on the border of two realities, a pilgrim who has been here many times, but who yet looks at everything with fresh new eyes. Yes, perhaps this one can achieve what others could not. Perhaps liberation is coming. Hey, if I have at least 2 spirituality and I don't have a call from beyond status. I don't have it. Okay, awesome. I was like, dang it. I go to verse 2. Hell yeah. That's exciting. I do have 2 spirituality. 2 spirituality and 2 practicality. So verse 2, that's at 136. Awesome. Yeah, there it is. You call to this traveler, and, to your surprise, they stop mid-step, shocked and surprised. For the first time in centuries, a human can hear you. You tell the traveler about your longing for freedom, about the rewards you can bestow. After a while, the traveler moves on. Were your words heard? Who knows? Oh, I gain a terror. And gain the call from beyond status. Go to the start of this location and make a new choice. Okay. So, gotta mark that now. Call from beyond. Interesting. Interesting! So, now, basically I have to do an otherwise. Otherwise, choose one. The traveler ransoms a prisoner. The traveler ransoms an important prisoner. The traveler enters one of the abandoned brocks, only if I don't have part 5 of Fortunate Meetings. The traveler heeds the call. Oh, sure, why not? I just got that call from beyond status. But I could do the traveler asked around about an insignificant blacksmith, requires part 1 of the Garant's successor. I do not believe I have that. I definitely don't. So, sure, I'll heed the call. That's probably going to be horrible. The traveler finds your brock quickly, its walled-up entrance, and old sigils on the stone worry them slightly. Do I have secret card 32? I don't, so I can't do that one. So I'll put my ear up to the side of the brock. Oh, there's a typo. I don't know what it is. I despise typos in games. It's just like, that's probably my biggest nitpick. It's because it's like, these, well, not every company, but these guys, Awakened Realms, like, they make millions of dollars on their games, and it's like, how can you just not catch them? And it's very minor, but it's just, I don't know. It's always gonna be one of those things where it's like, really a typo. Like, I mean, how many times have you proofread the whole book and it's like you didn't see that? Well, that's just me. You tell the traveler there's one way to undo the sigils of entrapment, a crystal that grows backward in time. When rubbed into sigils, the crystal makes them disappear. New task: acquire the time-warped crystal required to free the entity from somewhere in Avalon. Okay. Huh. Take some notes down. That is interesting. So, that was... So let's do... Chapter... Oh, this is Chapter 4 tasks. Okay. Alright. Acquire time-warped crystal required to free entity from Avalon. Location 136. Neat. Then I go back to verse 5. Yeah, that's okay. So that would be what crystal card 32 is. So I will now leave. That is pretty interesting. Okay, so that was that. So now I will. Well, actually, since I moved there, 135 now opens up to 135 now opens up to us. Which is Bundorka. Interesting. So that is another that's like, it looks like another civilization that is hostile. What a surprise. Alright, so I'm going to end my end the night. What is here? Oh yeah, that's my quest. Need to find the ante. Well, wouldn't there be... Isn't there one... There's still one person left, right? My guy. Yvain. Yeah. Wonder where he's at. Unless he's already dead. Oh, wait, he'd be dead by the time I got this letter, I think. Yeah, I loathe to write you, maggot, yet if you have received this message, it means I am dead. Okay, never mind. I will not be finding his... I might find his body. That'd be interesting. I feel like Maggot is like the outcast of the 4 starting people. Like, everyone seems to have that, oh, if you're this character, if you're a Rev, do this. If you're Niall, I think that was her name, do this. If you're Bjorn, do this. I think I've had one in the tutorial of, like, what happens if you're Maggot. The rest of it is just like, he's just that weirdo. He's that weirdo druid guy where even his lord's fucking dead. Everyone else is like, oh, hey, there they are. I mean, they're dying, but it's like, at least they didn't start dead. I don't know. I'm really hoping something cool happens with Maggot, like in the story. But, yeah, so I will rest, consume, which will give us some food. And then I will heal up. Lose a terror. Ow. And then, yeah, modify dex. If I'm on I am in a location, so hopefully it's not a nightmare. It is. Neat. Okay, 136. That's not going to be fun. That one's probably going to be really bad, I have a feeling. So the nightmare for 136 is... Oh, dream and nightmare, didn't matter. Your dream is full of loathing and resentment. You never asked to be born. Spawned by a stray thought and pure weirdness in the depths of the ever-shifting city, you were always an outsider. You tried to grow and feed, but the three-eyed masters of this place eventually discovered you and locked you in a prison on the far side of the island. Then, men came. You tried to reach out to them, but none were able to hear your call, until now. Each character who has this dream or nightmare gains 1 terror. Damn, I am not losing any. Alright, well, so that's that. This Menhir is now going down to 4. This one is going down to 6. There's not another one. That Guardian is going to be moving north. Boom. That Guardian is going to be moving east. Right there. Alright. Following in that person's footsteps. Okay. So, now is my turn. I kind of want to search that again, but at the same time... Oh, wait. First I have a random event. Good weather! First travel today costs 1 less. Neat. Yay, I like those. Those are always nice. Okay, well, if that's the case, then the first thing I'm going to do is move over into Bundorka. Is that even on the map? Because there's Camelot. That must be it right there. That right there. Right? That must be where I'm at. Because there's like the cliffside. There's the other Menhir. So the tombs are up. Yeah, it says tombs right there. So the tombs are up 1 more. I see. Okay. Well, so that was free, but as soon as I enter, I have to draw a blue encounter. Press gang. Alright. I'm running out of room. A group of recruiters approaches you with heavy cudgels and an illegible contract. Alright. Yeah, so I will do the press gang. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, they are awful. Oh, I can avoid. Resolve the Warband Grey encounter. Nah, I'll deal with them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, which sucks because... But, ooh, eye for detail. That's pretty good. I will do this. Yes. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and get started. Eye for detail. I am going to put that there. I'm not going to gain anything. I will put a timer on there, though. And draw, or I'll hit that. That'll go up twice. And then it's going to be their turn. It's going to go down 1, and I'll lose a fucking thing. But I'll get to draw 1 card and another card. Boom. Alright. So... Okay, so these guys don't cause me to lose anything. But... Yes. Okay, perfect. Yep, gonna do Holy Verse. The affinity is not green. But I will go up twice. I'll actually go up, 4 times. Boom, 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 boom. Gotcha. Alright, so, yep, an eye for detail. Notice that they were not really... They were very scared of any type of biblical... well, in this case, yeah, it'd be biblical. Any type of biblical ideology, Christian ideology, Catholic ideology. And so I basically did the Holy Verse and scared them. Well, it seems like I actually made a paladin character. I know that Maggot is initially a druid, but I think I've converted him. Like, I do a lot of sermons, I do a lot of, what do they call it? Rhetoric preaching, and it's just like, well, I'm spiritual, and I'm now practical, so it's like, well, okay, I mean, paladins aren't horrible. Told them the wrath of hell will soon follow them if they try to, basically press charges against me for some contract. So, with that being said, I'm going to gain 1 XP, 1 reputation, and 1 wealth. Hell yeah. Awesome. So now, I'm in there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore that. Bundorka. There's Bundorka right there. Bundorka is a small town seated between 2 stony hills. A wide gully runs to the west towards another village seen in the distance. Buildings in Bundorka are short and sturdy, made of stone and baked clay. The streets seem busy, but you notice that many people wander aimlessly. Some of them try to blend into the surroundings, and they avoid others. It does not look like a happy, calm place. If you think about it, are there any such places left on Avalon? If I don't have any parts of the diplomatic mission status, I don't, so I will go to verse 1. So, let's see. If I have part 2 of the Traveling Menhirs status. I don't think I have that. I don't have any of that. Okay, so that wouldn't matter. So I'd need to pay 2 energy, 2 wealth, and 2 magic. That's the thing. It's like, I have all these tasks and quests, but it's like I have no idea. Not even like an inkling of an idea of how to go about doing that. And then I come across these other locations where like, hey, if you have this or this or this, you can do this. And it's like, well, I'd probably go get those if I knew that they were even a thing. I don't know. This game, like, don't get me wrong, I love it. I still love it. But I feel like I would do a lot better on a second playthrough. To activate this Menhir. Okay. I can do that. But the first thing I'm going to do is, verse 1. Because I do not have any parts of the diplomatic mission. So 135. 133, 33, 35. Okay. Let's see. If I don't have any parts of the diplomatic mission set. Okay. If you were playing a Rev, I'm not. Okay, otherwise read on. A messenger stops and informs you that the head of Bundorka wants to speak with me. He promises it won't take long, so you agree. The chief is a kind, older man. He greets you with food and beer and starts his story. Bundorka and Falfuar have a written agreement that allowed us to share a single menhir for hundreds of years. But now the people of Falfuar want to break the treaty. We moved the menhir between our villages during each season change, and now, after this particularly long autumn, suddenly they want the menhir back. Please, try to reason with them. We cannot afford to lose our menhir now. There are far more people in Bundorka than there are left in Fulfar. Gain 1 food. Hell yeah. And get part 1 of the diplomatic mission status. Interesting. So there's diplomatic mission. Part 1. Then choose one. Hear more about their problems. That ends my day. Ugh. Or leave. Okay. So... I mean, he gave me a food. I still have some random events. It might be worth... Okay, well... Okay, yeah, so I'll just listen to him. So, verse 9. I'm pleased you want to listen to an old man grumble, the chief says. Then he asks his wife to make a nice dinner. She gives him an angry glance. The problem is deep, and we want to solve it peacefully. Falforians are aggressive and unpleasant people who don't respect our traditions. They worship strange gods, disregard nature. They smell like they're filthy goats, and they want to break our pact. The Menhir belongs to Bendorka for the whole autumn. The man walks up to an ornate chest and brings back a piece of old parchment. See, it is all written here. He is right. The document clearly states that the Menhir must be moved to Fulfar only when the seasons change. Gain part 2 of the diplomatic mission status. Okay. If I'm playing the AM, I am not. Then I pass for the rest of the day. Alright, I'm just going to keep that there because I'll probably keep talking to him. Alright, so I have to pass. So I need to eat a food, gain, lose a terror, and then, let's see. Am I on a location with a... I am not, so no dreams there. Okay. So, now, these are going to go down, so that's 3. This one is going down to 5. Random event. Heavy rainfall, which I ignore the effects of, because I have an adventures kit. Hell yeah. That makes me happy. That is just so nice. Okay. So now I need to see if they move. We'll do that one. It is going to go here. That one is going to go over here. Alright. So now, start of the day. No, it's heavy rainfall, but I have an adventurers pack. I am going to spend 2, and then 2 wealth to light a Menhir over there. Which is now going to be 7, so I'll light theirs. Yeah. Which will then open 134 and 154. So 134 is... Yep, Falfar. Okay. Right there. And then it was 154. Oh, hey, shit, there's the Tombs of the Order. Awesome. Neat. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Right there. Neat. Can you guys still see everything? No. Okay. There we go. That's kind of the best. Alright. No one's ever gonna bring me down. You're the best. Remember, if you want to see songs unlocked, then let me know in the comments below. Like, just comment on my singing. Let me know if you think it's good or bad, or if you think songs unlocked is like the worst idea that you've ever heard, and I should just, quit YouTube altogether for even thinking about it. But yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. Okay, then I'm going to explore this place again. And what are my options now? I can take a stroll through the streets, ask people to help me move the Menhir to Falfar, which would just be awful. Inspect the Menhir, which I already started, or start negotiations, only if I don't have any part of... Okay, well, I'm going to start negotiations. That is what I'm good at. But I should go and talk to Falfar, shouldn't I? That should be kind of one of, like, get both sides. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so instead of spending the 1 to go and look, I am going to spend that 1 to go there, draw a blue encounter. Hey! Nothing happens. It's good for the rest of the day. Calm before the storm. Awesome. So, now I'm there. Then I will spend the 1 to now investigate Falfar. Which, there it is. Right there, Falfar. Okay. Thick smoke swirls between low wooden houses. The western part of the settlement is covered by the swirling mist, and you can hear strange noises coming from there. Even with the protection of the Menhir, this place isn't completely safe. There's a deep gully leading east towards another village. It was used to move the Menhir between this settlement and Bundorka since ancient times. If I don't have any parts of the... Okay, I do. Otherwise, I just kind of check it out. So, let me check out font, which is 134. Right here. Alright, so... If I can help folks reclaim their valuables from Wyrdness-infested houses, try to understand the situation, inquire about the blockade of Tangleroot. Oh. Pay for a guide through Tangleroot. Pay 1 wealth. I don't have any wealth. Visit Bundorka. So if I had... Oh, well, how would I get there? Guess I was coming from another way. Haul the Menhir to Bundorka. Okay, well, or start the hearing. Okay. How much? Okay. So, I will try to understand the situation. Which is going to be verse 3. You stroll through the winding streets, avoiding Wyrdness-affected areas. You eventually meet a young girl who regularly visits Bundorka to sell mutton and cheese. She fears to return to Falfar. Next is a lumberman who cannot do his work properly because of the border dispute, and that, were it up to him, he would chop some Bundorkans instead of trees. Falfar and Bundorka differ, but you wonder if they could exist harmoniously. Gain part 4 of the diplomatic mission. Alright. Interesting. Wonder why they are fighting. And the exploration ends. I will spend 1 more to explore again in Falfar. Okay, so... Well, there is no Menhir there. I built it on there, on Bundorka. Falfar just seems like a huge shithole. Start the hearing. Okay. I'm intrigued about the blockade of Tangleroot. What did it say? Deep gully leads east towards another village. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, so that's where the gorge is at. They do have a blockade over Tangleroot. Sure. Why not? Verse 5. Actually, I think I will try to understand... I already did that. I'll help folks reclaim their valuables from Wyrdness-infested areas. Or Wyrdness-infested houses. A weathered man points you towards one of the abandoned houses at the edge of town. Roll a die and add my caution. Okay. Alright, awesome. Let's see. You had some good luck during the short venture. You managed to grab a small chest belonging to one of the displaced families. You are adequately rewarded. Gain 1 wealth per party member. Or each party member gains 1 rep. I will gain a rep, which will put me up to 10. 10 reputation. I am well known. Oh, exploration ends. Alright. And 1 more time. Let's go ahead and get this started. Yep, start the hearing. And I'm going to be going to 223. Well, I didn't really get any information from Falfar, which is kind of annoying because it's like if I'm making a decision that's going to affect one of these worlds, one of these towns, I'd like to know both sides than just one old man being like, oh, see, we have the treaty. It's like, well, what about the other people? Like, they clearly have a side of the story, but I happen to have a piece of of a status, so I couldn't go talk to the leader of Falfar, so it's like, alright, I guess it's just luck of the draw. I happen to go through Bondock, or I can't remember what it's called, first, so they win. That's not fair. I hope that's not different than what it is for... Yeah, 223. Okay. In the Book of Secrets. It's probably going to be like, oh, if you don't have all 5 sections of the diplomacy, they kill each other. Okay, 223. Messengers informed the people from both villages about the upcoming meeting. You're amazed at how much people here value your counsel. Maybe they're waiting for any excuse to do something about their situation. People from both settlements gather in the middle of the stone gully. The chief of the western town leads one group. The wise woman from the eastern village leads the other. The situation is tense. Everyone looks to you. The hearing begins in a moment. If I have part 6, I don't. Otherwise, choose one. Support the claim of Falfwar or Bandorka. Place a quest token on a location card representing the side you support, and then go to verse 390 in the Book of Secrets. Try to make them share the Menhir and keep it moving again. It requires at least 4 parts of the diplomatic mission status. I have 3! I'm very frustrated about that. That's so fucking dumb. How would I have gotten another one? Like 134. Let's see. Oh, that's annoying. Like, I wish it would actually tell you how to do certain things, because, I mean, I would have done that. Like, so, basically, to get 4 parts, I'd have to go back to Bandorka, and then take a stroll through the streets, which would get me to 7, and then, gather more clues about the Menhir conflict, which would then take me to verse 5, and then that would give me one of them. So, you know what? I'm gonna fucking cheat. I'm gonna say I did that, because that's annoying, and I'm tired of being run around. So, when I look at the parch, so I'm going to take a stroll through the streets in Bandorka. I'm going to say I did that. Alright, well, too many times I have been screwed by lack of information. So this time, I'm going to get what I want. Like, you can do that in video games. I know they like to do video game-esque kind of things. They did it with this War of Mine and other games. So it's like, this time, I'm gonna revert back to an autosave and then make a different decision so I get the result that I want. You wander between stone buildings through a regular grid of streets and notice people kneeling before a great oak in the center of the village. I'm going to gather more clues about the Menhir conflict, only if I have any part, which I do, which I go to verse 5. The streets aren't as calm as they looked at first glance. The merchants and refugees from Fulfar eye everyone from under their brows, and Bandorkans go to the other side of the street when passing them. Also, the settlement is rather small and would have problems if there are more people, but nothing gets in the way of expanding the into a small town. Expanding the it. Oh well. Gain part 3 of the diplomatic mission status. So, and I'm going to do that. I am going to gain part 3 because last mission, like, I just got fucking sick and tired of being run around, so I'm finally going to get something that I want. So speaking of which, now, 223, I am having the meeting, and I will try to make them share the Menhir and keep it moving again. Requires at least 4 parts of the... Oh wow, I have that. Yay! Go to verse 200 in the Book of Secrets. They kill each other. Alright. They had an agreement and it was working well for them. You will do what you can to restore this deal. Add my spirit... No, it's okay. To the number of required parts of the mission status. If I am Bior, I am not. Then roll a die and add the number of obtained... You may re-roll the die any number of times, paying 3 rep for each roll. Okay, so... you may roll a die and add the result to the obtained number. You may re-roll the die any number of times, paying 3 rep for each roll. Okay. So... roll a die and add the result to the obtained number. Alright. So that's going to be... Can you even get that? 6. Huh. Like, I don't get it. So if I re-roll the die, roll a die and add the result to the obtained number, you may re-roll the die any number of times, paying 3 rep for each re-roll. Alright. So, oops. There we go. So, I mean, it wouldn't matter, like, to get an 11 or higher, I'd have to have some insane... Well... Alright, well, let's just see what happens. I already cheated once. I am pretty sure that I get to spend 3 rep and re-roll and add it to my previous result. Like, there is no other way that you could get an 11 unless you have, like, there's no way. In Chapter 4, there is absolutely no way that you would get an 11, because you'd have to spend 10 XP each time you go over 5 points. So it's like, okay, so I'd have to have 6 to be able to, like, and then roll a 5 or a 6 to be able to just get a result. And that just seems egregious. So I feel like that's the case. And if it is, please let me know, because I will go back and change that result too, because, yeah, that's insane. Cheated. So 107. Yep, they probably kill each other. You speak about the differences and similarities of both communities, a need for a peaceful solution to this problem, but they stop listening after a while. Then the village chiefs start yelling. You try to intervene, but some angry youngsters pull you back. The heated discussion turns into a small fight that you barely manage to stop. When you return to the village, you see the Fulfarians gathering in the gully, encouraging one another to fight. It will be a slaughter. The Bondorians have half their numbers. The Bondorkans have half their numbers. Try to stop them, resolve the angry mob, gray encounter. If you win or the enemy runs away, you manage to scatter the crowd. Yeah, I'll try to stop them. So I need the gray encounter for an angry mob, which is right here. I don't know if I'm equipped for this, so we shall see. Probably not. I'm probably going to get destroyed in this. But let's give it a shot. I started this, and I cheated, so I'm going to at least try and stop a heated debate. Okay. So, angry mob. It doesn't take much to rile people against strangers. Well, I'm not technically a stranger. I mean, I guess I am a stranger. Yeah. I don't know how you would get higher than 11. 1, 2, 3. So, oh, this is an actual fight, not a diplomacy thing. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the marker? Okay, let's try this again. So basically, now I have to beat him up. Dang it. All right. I don't even remember how to run away, but it's if they run away. Oh, if 14 to... Okay, so if I can get to 14 or 15, they'll run away. I don't think I'm helping them out in this situation. They're just going to hate each other. I should have just picked one. But, 2, 3. All right. Let's do this. So, hell yeah. All right. So let's go ahead. Okay. So I'm going to start off with having 1. And then flipping this sexy-ass coin. Boom! Yay, it's a grail. Okay, so then I can... See, that... The find weakness is good because it lets me... Okay. Yeah, so I will do War Magic and gain 2. Put a timer on there. I'm going to move Heavy Rain. I'm going to move those up here because I'm going to need some room. Gain a terror. So now it's 3 to 6. I will take no damage, but I will lose 1. But that's the timer. Oh, well, now I will draw a card. Hell yeah, and I will gain 2. And now I can do... Oh. Hell yeah, I will do Death Magic and gain 3. Oh, I will actually gain 1 more from my sword. Boom. Yep, Grail. So my sword's still going strong. So that's going to put me at 8. Oh, I'm already halfway there. And I will actually gain 1 to gain 2 more, which will put them at 10. And I will do that. And then I will take 2 damage. And that gets rid of this card. Boo. Would have gained 2 more, but that's fine. Ooh, reposition. That's a pretty good one. Oh, that is a really good one. That's not as good. Never mind. Lame. Lame. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If I did... Oh, God. That sucks. Reposition would just let me play another card, but I'm not gonna. Because I'm drawing shit. Oh, wait. Just gonna give them 1 more from my sword. See what I got. Sweet. Grail. And then I could play another one, but that's not gonna help. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. I definitely don't want to do that. So instead, what I will do is I will play my extra card as Find Weakness. And I will draw a card. Oh, perfect. And I will pay a magic to draw a card from that. Then I will play a magic to do an extra card. And then I will just attack, which will get me 3. Which will bring it to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right. Yep, 14. So, then it's their turn. They will all run away from that. And I don't think I get anything if they run away. Well, I cheated, and I still didn't get the result that I wanted. And I really feel like it's because it wasn't clear on adding my result by spending 3 rep. I have the reputation, like I can spend it, and if that is what you do, then I will spend it to get an 11. I mean, really all I'd have to do is just spend it and hope I roll a 6 and a 5 or 2 6s. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Yeah, just as I thought. There's nothing if you make them run away. Which is fine, I guess. I would have gained some wealth and some food, but that's okay. All right. Where was that? It was 107. Yeah, so if I win, or you manage to skip, or the enemy runs away, so go to verse 330. Is that still in the Book of Secrets? I'm going to assume it is. All right. You stand victorious but sad. The Folfarians leave with their heads down. Everything could be better. Both settlements could live in peace, sharing the Menhir, trading, completing each other. But now Folfar is doomed. People leave their homes that will be swallowed by the Wyrdness. The one bright spot in the sea of gloom is that the people of Bundarka will be happier now. Well, neat. Oh, okay. Gain part 1 of the Traveling Menhir. Oh, there's only 2 parts there. Of the Traveling Menhir. Replace location. Okay, yeah. Replace location 134 Fulfar with location 147 Abandoned Fulfar. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. And then I go to there. So 134. Oh, that gets replaced, so that's actually gone now. What was it? Replace what with what? Replace with location 147. Aw. Haul the Menhir. Move the Menhir model and all party members from this location. Yep. Or 148 if 135 is removed from the game. So, yeah, Abandoned Fulfar. Interesting. Okay. So, damn. Well, I feel terrible now. I didn't expect me to, dude, I was trying to help. I was just trying to help. I needed so much fucking, like, empathy to make it happen, because I mean, unless it meant I could spend the 3 reputation and re-roll and add to that. But it was not clear, it just specified re-roll. So I'm going to be super bummed if I could have done that, because I have 10 reputation. Like, thematically it makes sense. Like, if I have so much reputation, I could spend that to add to make it really... I don't know. But I am going to have to, in my day there, eat some food. I only go up to 4. That whole thing was exhausting. Go down. I will heal 1. And then... yeah, I am not on a location with a dream, so now expired Menhirs. That's going to 2. This is going to 4. And this is going to 6. And, man, I want to move the Menhir model and all party members from this location. Yeah, okay, so, I wonder if I could put it back and be like, hey, yeah, you guys, I'll do it myself. All right, so next event. Beautiful weather. Your first travel day costs 1 less. When drawing a random green encounter, draw 2 and pick one with the smallest value. Hey, even wild animals come out of their dens. A perfect day for a hunt. Well, we shall see about that. Well, geez. Okay. I wonder... I'm gonna... Oh, man, see, that's the thing. So I have all my things over there. I have the traveling Menhir thing. So I wonder if at 135... Where is it? There it is. That's the Brock Croc or whatever. Hell yeah, ask people to help you move the Menhir to well. So I guess I could have people. Oh, I would need any part of the traveling Menhir. So I have the 1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Live with my decision. So with that being said, I am going to move up 1. Oh wait, I need to see if I forgot to see if these guys move. So that one does not, and then that one will move back here. So luckily the Guardians don't like try and screw me over. So for free, I'm going to move to the Tombs of the Order, because that's my first movement, and then I'm going to... Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty neat. There's the Tombs of the Order. Your head spins as you look down an imposing well, some 200 feet across and 100 deep, cut into the raw stone. Stairs spiral downwards along its walls, leading to the affluent tombs of famous knights. At the bottom, flanked by curtains of waterfalls, stands a towering statue of the one and true king, guarding his final resting place. You feel a shiver crawl down your back. At the southern edge of the well, where the ceremonial round starts, pale white tents stand under the banner of the round table. All right, so there is that. And now, so that is 154. I made it! I made it, guys! So I can approach the camp only if I don't have part 3 of the Fall of Chivalry or part 3 of Restoring the Order. So I do not have part 3 of Restoring the Order, and I don't have part 3 of Fall of Chivalry. I have 1 of each. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? I will approach the camp. Okay. You walk past 3 soldiers who make no effort to stomp you. 2 knights sit in a large tent and play dice. Their hands tremble and they have shifty eyes. You recognize them as Bedivere and Palamedes. The dark-skinned Palamedes stand up and ask, "What do you want?" I can ask them what happened. Go to verse 2. Search for signs of Nianti and the Grail requires chapter 4a and 2 caution. Deliver Excalibur Scabbard. Haha! I will do that. Or I can confront them with disturbing information I have discovered. Requires part 2 of the disturbing information. I do not have that. Oh, I finally completed a task for one of the knights. I've completed a task before, which is awesome. Feels like, yeah, it's like, yes, I did it. I finally did something. And this time it's like, hey, happened to meet one of the knights in that tavern when he was going to be attacked by those rebels, and I did it. Now, what I'm really wondering if I go back and talk to him, I wonder if there's a difference, or I don't remember if there is, but I wonder if I can go back and be like, hey, I did it, like, now you can go back to Camelot, and like, because I don't know. I don't know what he needs to do, but, or he's probably dead. But yeah, feels good. Yeah. So I will deliver Excalibur Scabbard. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Go to verse 9. Instead of being grateful, the knights seem angry when you present the scabbard. Bedivere curses the gods that the artifact didn't reach them earlier, but Palamede silences him. Still, they pay for the effort. You thought that after obtaining the artifact, they would break camp, but for some reason, they do not seem to be going back to Camelot. Maybe if you learn more about the situation here, you could discover why. Lose secret card 95. It was bound to happen. Wasn't using it a whole lot anyway. Let's put it back. Because maybe I can kill them and take it back. Secret card 95. I gain 2 XP and 4 wealth. Hell yeah. I did it! 2 XP and 4 wealth. Hell yeah, 4 coins for that scabbard. I'm sorry that your guy was dying. And then I'm gonna, explore again. So, let's see. If I... Okay. So, I'll search for signs of Niantic. Oh, wait, no, I fucking can't. Why? What? Like... Okay, so this game is starting to actually piss me off for this very reason. So I'm in 4A. Like, that should be the only requirement, but I need 2 caution, which I had no fucking thing of, like, to do that. So I only have the 1 caution. Why would that be a requirement? So I could do that. Like, I could fucking go and literally just go... Like, is there anything nearby that gives me XP? Yeah, like if I'm in Camelot. Like, Camelot would give me the 2 XP by spending that. 'Cause, I mean, why not? Like, 'cause all it says here is follow Niantic to the Tombs of the Order, 154. There's nothing else here I can do. I can climb down the ceremonial road. Like, sure, why the fuck not? As you slowly walk down the ceremonial ramp, spiraling downward along the wall, tombs of the knights flank you on both sides, some 600 years old, some more recent. There are protective runes on all of the doors, but they seem easy enough to break with basic magic. I am not going to do that. I will go to the bottom of the ramp. Verse 7. Okay. You stand at the feet of Arthur's statue. Its grandeur takes your breath away. Higher than any human-made structure, with curtains of waterfalls flanking the stone king on both sides. Feeling the crushing Arthur's gaze on your shoulders, you slowly approach the majestic door of his tomb. If I don't have part 2 of the Dreams and Prophecies... I don't think I do. I don't. I lose 1 terror for each point of a spirituality. Hey, awesome. And then I gain part 2 of the Dreams and Prophecies. Okay. Then I go to verse 10, where I probably die. So, the uncertainty of finishing quests, or even attempting other quests or tasks, is very, like... It makes me wary of, like, the actual results, because it might just lead to another rabbit trail, and, I mean, right now I have a bunch of tasks that I can do, but no leads. I mean, not even a hint, which would be nice, but it's like, do I even want to go down that, or do I just want to advance down the quest and hope along the way of completing the chapter quests that I happen to complete these? I really don't know what to do. In all his splendor... There's one detail that seems off. The door of the tomb stands slightly ajar. You feel your curiosity peaking, but you know that entering Arthur's mausoleum is a heresy. If I have secret card 78, I do not. And I'm not playing chapter 14 or 15. So otherwise, investigate the door or walk into the tomb. It's heresy. But I'm curious. I'm just going to investigate the door. The door looks like something broke through them from the inside. Scattered remains of the barricade indicate people outside tried to stop this thing. Oh, well, I gain a terror. And go to verse 10 and make another choice. Okay, walk into the tomb. So that... I'm gonna die. This is gonna be awful. So 124 in the Book of Secrets. 124. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Okay. As soon as you enter the tomb, you realize something is wrong. A huge sarcophagus stands open and empty. Molten candles surround an upturned ornate basin on the ground. A torn vestment hangs on an angular torch holder near the entrance. You also find a smashed shield sprayed with blood. If I don't have part 2 of the disturbing information status, gain this part of the status. Each member gains 1 XP and 1 terror. Okay. Hey, there's an XP. Disturbing information. Yeah, this could be part 2. Yeah, it says if you don't have part 2, gain this part of the status. Okay, then go to verse 201 in the Book of Secrets. Alright. 201A. When inspecting the tomb in detail, you find a set of marks on the back of the sarcophagus. Each is progressively more recent, and the last one looks completely fresh. What could they mean? Exploration ends. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and make some notes there. So chapter 4, okay, which is in 154. 154. Alright, so now I'm going to keep exploring so I can talk to them. Now that I have the thing, some disturbing secrets. Approach the camp. Yes. So confront them with disturbing information I've discovered. Requires part 2 of the disturb. So verse 5. Palamedes looked nervously at Bedivere, then back at you. You feel he's almost ready to talk. He needs one final push. Oh. Nope. Damn. Okay. So. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay. So. Prove he can trust you. Requires at least 3 parts of restoring the order. I only have 1, but I do have more than... I can appeal to a sense of duty. Requires 8 rep. I have that. Yay. So verse 8. The knights reveal they attempted to use the Grail to raise Arthur, as the Round Table used to do in difficult times. But after so many returns, there was little left of the king. The ritual failed spectacularly, and the auntie ran away with the Grail. No! 3, 3, 2. Damn it. Where'd she go? Okay. 3, 3, 2. Oh, so that's what... Okay, so... After revealing the events that transpired in the tombs of Arthur, Palamedes breaks down into tears, and Bedivere hangs his head in shame. Leave the knights to their worries? No, bolster the knights. I'm gonna bolster the knights. You help them understand that the realm still needs them. Gain part 3 of the Restoring the Order status. Hell yeah. Probably already have that one. No, I don't. Yay. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm gonna bolster them. Hey, you guys tried to do your best. Okay. Then, if you're playing Chapter 4A, which I am, congratulations, I've completed my quest. Each player gains 1 XP, then find and resolve Part 3 of Chapter 4A. Awesome. So that's going to give me my 6 XP, which I guess I should use on caution. Well, it's really nice that there was a workaround to actually completing that quest, because the most annoying part is having to go back and then try and obtain a bunch of XP, because XP is hard to come by. Like, the most you get like 2, and you need, at this point, I need like 6 or 8 to even add another cube to one of my stats. So it's like, it's like, if I'm at the location, if I did what the fucking initial quest told me to do, I should just be able to complete it. Not go there and be like, oh, you actually need 7 reputation, 14 wealth, and 9 courage. You didn't know that? Well, fuck off. Like, really? It's all part 3 of chapter 4A. Awesome. Okay. So now, yet again, the Grail eludes you, but Niantic couldn't have run far. There's not much land left to the east of the tombs. Locate Niantic in the Forest of Whispers and obtain the true Grail. Hint, the forest sits on the border between human reality and something far older. It will reveal its secrets only to true champions. What the fuck does that mean? So... Okay, so to the east, which... Oh, well, I was actually over there, so 155. Yeah, okay, so 155. Forest of Whispers. Oh, hey, I can gather food. Awesome. Okay, so... Yeah, because now I'm over here. Well, here's the Forest of Whispers. Okay. There's that. I'm still there. Alright. So, what does that mean? Between human reality and something far older, it will reveal its secrets only to true champions. So what makes you a true champion? If you have Excalibur? Huh. I don't know. But it is the end of the day. I am going to eat. That's going to put me up to 4. That's gone. I am then going to advance my character by spending that, and I will go into second and caution just in case. Because apparently that's a thing you have to do. But I will say I'm glad that there is another roundabout way of doing that. I am in a location with a dream thing. In the Tombs of the Order. Hey, it's a Grail, so I don't have any nightmares. 154. There it is. Dream. Okay. Torches flicker within the tomb as a somber procession of knights takes its place around the sarcophagus. They chant a haunting song dating back to the homelands. The one who leads this ritual raises a golden cup above their head. Upon completion, lights glimmer around the sarcophagus, and the knights file out in silence. But as the last leaves, another procession of knights enters. It repeats over and over. 12 times 12 different faces flash past you, and their chants leave a lasting effect on your bodies, still perceptible after you wake up. Oh, I take a wound. Well, actually, I would have gained 1 and lost a terror from eating. So, interesting. So that must have been the procession that Niantic was leading. What would make me... okay, well, first let me have my event. Heavy rainfall. Doesn't bother me. Now let's see where these guardians go. North is going to be there. And then, east into Tanglewood. So that's going to cause this one to go down to 1. This one to go down to 3. And then this one down to 5. Okay. Well, I'm going to spend the 1 to move over to the Forest of Whispers. And then I'm going to spend 2 to gain some food. Yeah, gather food. And then fight a green. An adler tree. Some of its branches are dead and covered in snow. Some are green and fresh leaf buds. And some are in full bloom. Oh, hey, this is nice. Each party member loses 1 terror. Yay. Each party member gains 1 magic for each point of their spirituality and empathy. So 3 magic. Hey, alright. Good deal. There are good things in there. An adler tree I found on the way there. Awesome. That is pretty cool. Okay, well now I have some food, and I will explore the Forest of Whispers, so I can at least find out what is going to make me a hero. Okay, well I could activate the Menhir, but there's the Forest of Whispers, the art on the back of that. There are few people who have ever seen the northeastern part of the island. Those who went deep enough into its mist-covered forest wandered for days, sometimes seeing strange figures between the trees or hearing a faint echo of music. Some even claimed to have seen a castle of white stone looming in the distance, surrounded by an overgrown moat. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty cool. Like, yeah, this artwork is just amazing. So there's that. I'm at the edge. There is a menhir there. Nothing around it. But I did explore, so 155. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if there are no characters in play, go to verse 1. What? Okay. Well. Well, that's disgusting. I am close to each of those, but no cigar. And I don't have 2 parts or 3 parts. Okay, so you spend some time wandering through the serene forest, yet find nothing. The Forest of Whispers reveals its secrets only to legendary heroes. You might need to return here later. Gain 1 magic if you have fewer than 3 magic. Well, I don't. Exploration ends. Yep. Okay. That is just awful. Okay. I'm not kidding. I really just almost quit. And I feel like a lot of it is just like I tend to not rage quit games. I'll bitch if I'm having I'll bitch the entire time. Like, I should just quit, but I don't. I feel like that's somehow worse. But I was about to just call it quits here because it's like, this is just awful. But I didn't. I figure it out. So basically, I need at least 3 of something. Need 3 of aggression, 3 of practicality, or 3 of courage, or 3 of empathy, or 3 of spirituality, or 3 of caution. If I don't have those, I have to have at least 2 parts of the Secret of the Forest. If I have 3 parts of the Secret of the Forest, I go to verse 12. And I don't think I have any of those. So, yep, I have none of that. So, basically, because what would... Oh, I'm almost to Special Event A, which is probably going to be something awful. Okay. Well, so that is going to suck. Because now I basically... Because to get a 3rd point, or 4th point, would be 8 XP. So, what I need to do, if I didn't spend that 6 XP, I would need to figure out a way to actually get 2 more XP. To get my 3rd one in spirituality, or god damn, because now I'm just trying to think. I mean, I can go around and fight. That might get me some XP. If I get all the way down here to the derelict fleet, I could gain a terror, 1 magic, and 1 XP per day. I would be fighting things along the way, because basically I can just go straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would require 5 to go down there. And I would fight a purple encounter when I enter there. Nothing there. And, I mean, purple encounters are pretty good. And then there's the Charred Conclave that's there. That's a gray encounter when I enter that spot. And then, there's... I mean, that's the thing, is there's a lot that I could do. It's just long, and I don't want to just do mindless stuff just to gain XP, because this is not a video game where it's quicker to do all that. It takes time. And a lot of managing and upkeep, because I'm not going to gain any more from the order. Let's see. If I defeat the Hammerbeak, That would be 1 XP and 3 food, but it's a 16 and eventually runs away if I get 11 through, so I have to like overkill it. I don't have to overkill, I just have to get I'd have to be able to get 6 in 1 attack, otherwise it would run away. And then the Bow Maiden just gives me a wealth. I mean, she's relatively easy to kill, but that's one thing. The Hammerbeak, I don't think I have an attack that would cause me to get, like, do I have any double 2s? I have 1 double 2. Alright, each chapter better not pull this bullshit. Like, I mean, I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's so frustrating because it's like, Chapter 2 did this when I went to Camelot, and it's like, hey, you need 6 reputation. Alright, fine, I can't go there, I'll go this way. Then it's like, alright, Chapter 3, I got the reputation, I knew I needed that, so then I go, and I'm like, hey, I need to talk to you. And it's like, no, you actually need this specific thing to be able to do that. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll go do that. I'll do the other option, which ended it. It's like, it feels like they give you 2 choices, at least 2 choices. But one, it's not really a choice. You can't really fucking do it because you're a pathetic loser. So here's the route they really want you to take. And it's like, but then you don't give me a choice. Just tell me that's the story. Just put me through that fucking path. Besides like, oh, well, no, okay, you have this one. No, you actually have to go this way, you moron. But it's not. It's in a magic spot. So I have 1 double 3 attack that's on the bottom, which is find weakness, but that means it's going to do more damage. So that would be the only way I could even do it, but I can't. The most I can get is 3. Well, that's not entirely true, unless I can combo off and just get a bunch of ones that let me play multiple cards. But I'd have to get lucky, and that would only be for 1 XP. So, I mean, basically, unless special card A gives me a free upgrade, which it's most likely not going to do. It's probably just going to be awful, like I won't be able to find her. That's going to be the best. I'd have to take away my caution, which would be technically metagaming, because I didn't know I'd have to do that. So now, technically, as it stands, I would have to run around and basically try to amass. I mean, I could try and amass 8, which would give me, like, that would allow me to get my 3rd one in caution. But I don't want my 3rd one in caution. I want my 3rd one. I could do practicality or spirituality, which I'd rather do spirituality, because that's kind of fitting the theme of my character. I mean, regardless, I'm going to have to end the day. So, there's that. Now I'm no longer down. I heal. Can't advance my character. I'm not in a location with a dream, so that's not happening. This one is going down to 0. And then this one is going down to 2 on the Titan steps. And then this one is going down to 4. So, they reveal the next event card, which is good weather. Hey, first travel costs 1 less. Good deal. Yeah, then there's special event A. Oh, I need to move the Guardians. We'll do the bird not moving, and then the Bow Maiden moving east. Okay. So, first travel day costs 1 less. Search the Bronx, gain a wealth. I draw a purple encounter. That'd probably get me an XP. Maybe. Purple encounters are relatively more difficult. And then, because the Forest of Whispers. Can you guys even see that? Barely. But, like, I'm really at a loss on what to do, because I feel like I've done everything I can in the Tombs of the Order. I was able to deliver that, by the way. Well, that's it. I've exhausted all options, unless I just want to explore the world, which is not a bad thing. Like, this world is really, really cool. There's a lot of stuff in it. But, I have a story, I have an objective. If it's not just explore the world and try and figure something out, like a Seventh Continent, it's, hey, you have an objective you need to complete. If unless it was so far-fetched that it's like, okay, well, I need to do a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't give me those little steps to do. It's just like, hey, you have to do this, figure it out. And I guarantee you, if I wasn't recording, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. So I'm trying to reserve the judgment because of that. Which... Ooh, almost dropped this. Yep. Find Tombs of the Order or reach... Yep, did that. Yay! Don't know where the hermits went. Yeah, search that. And then acquire time-warped crystal required to free entity from Avalon. I don't know even where to begin with that. Like, the only thing that makes any type of sense is that it's some magical relic. And, like, I could open the tomb. In the tombs, it might be in there. I don't see why it would be, but that might just be one of those things. Like, I could 1, 2, or 1, yeah. I'm going to be drawing a blue encounter regardless of where I go. So 1, 2, 3, and then go fight. Go fight the bow maiden just to get her off my ass. I might as well just do that and just hope that special event A helps me in some way. Because other than that, although my first move is free, and then I will spend 1 to move. Plague Bureau. Hey, calm before the storm. Nothing happens. Goes to the bottom. That is very nice. And then I'll move over and I will fight the bow maiden. So that's pretty cool. I mean, she's an 8, but I can probably beat her. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I'm kind of demoralized at the moment. 1, 2, 3. So, let's see. Hey, War Magic. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and not do that, because that is a... Well... No, that's actually not going to be bad. Oh, it will be bad, because I'm not going to gain shit. Okay. So, let's go ahead and just do this. Let's do Gather Thoughts, which is going to give me none, but there is a timer. And then it will do 1 damage to me. And now it's my turn. And then that gets removed. And then I will draw 2 cards from that. 1, 2. Okay. So, now I can attack, which... No, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to do War Magic. Gain a Terror. And then I'm going to gain 2. Boop. And then put a timer on here. That whenever it's my turn again. So I will take 1 more damage. And now it is my turn. So this will come off. I will gain 2. And then I will attack, and that will gain... Oh wait, no, fuck, I forget about my rusty sword. So there's 1 there. And we'll see if I lose it. Boop. I don't even know if that was a flip. Oh, it's a grail, I'll take it. Okay, and then I will... What was it going to be? Oh, and then I'll attack, so it's going to be 3. So that's going to be 8. So that will kill the bow maiden. Did some sweet gathering thoughts to realize that she is weak to magic and attacking. So that is going to be, wow, it's going to be 1 wealth. But the best part is that she is now dead, which gets her off the board and hunting me. And then I will rest. I mean, I'm really not sure what to do. Like, the only thing that would be just boring as hell is, okay, well now I'm going to go down to Dark Morris, because this is about like this is about to go out. And then like that'll bring that up. Then I can go back up through the Plagued Burrow, which will bring in Camelot, and then just stand there and gain XP, you know, gathering from the knights. That would just be the biggest waste of time ever. But yeah, so I will eat, which will heal me, lose a terror, and then hey, I gain full. And then not advancing my character. I am not in a location with a dream. So now we remove expired Menhirs. So this one is gone. That is going to cause these to go away. Actually, it's going to cause all these to go away. So it'll be 119, 101, 104, 102, 113, and 119. I'll just set those there. Now I can actually move this stuff down. Sometimes that's actually nice. And in all honesty, like, I'm going to be completely real with you guys. Like, the amount of XP and stuff actually wouldn't be that big of a deal if I wasn't recording. Like, a lot of it just gets taken out of you because it's like, oh man, that's going to make it a really long video. And I'm trying to be as real as possible. So it's like, that would be like a long video for me to edit. Long video for you guys to watch, which probably no one would be watching anyway. So then it's like, ugh. Like, yeah. So, special event A. If you have secret card 13, I don't. Well, I mean, there you go. There's some behind the scenes on kind of running a YouTube channel. Like, it's not as easy as just pressing a record button and then just uploading. Like, there's a lot of work, there's a lot of thought process that goes into it, because I don't want to just upload shit, which people probably think I upload anyway, but it's like I want to make it entertaining, I want to make it fun to watch. I kind of want it to be a let's play of board games, and so it's like, well, let's plays are usually entertaining, so I try to make it like that. And whenever it's just monotony over like for over 3 hours, I don't want to waste someone's, you know, time and life for 3 hours. I want it to be entertaining, something they can listen to, and that's a lot of the process that I take. That's honestly why a lot of games that should end earlier, but something prolongs it, it's a big pet peeve of mine. It's probably why I actually end up not enjoying some games, because I'm in that mindset of like trying to speed run and trying to, okay, well, you gotta keep it entertaining, I gotta keep it fun. So recording a series or recording any game and then not recording, there's stress to the recording part, even though I try to make it not stressful, and just a sense of relaxation whenever I'm just casually playing. Like, series there's a lot of work in them, even though you wouldn't think. So there's my 2 cents on that. Gain a part of something as watching status. Okay. If you have all 4 parts, which I now do, yep, that would be all 4. Okay. So, then replace this card with special event C and resolve it immediately. Okay. So that's that. Special event C. Dang it, where is it? Is that the deck? Nope. Oh, here we go. Okay. So special event C. Right there. You are awoken by a sudden drop in temperature and a sense of indescribable dread. Then you see him. From Powerpuff Girls. A hulking figure is heading towards you, its speed defying its bulky size. At first you take it for a half-giant or an unnaturally grown warrior. Then you notice a 3-eyed helmet and 2 pairs of arms clutching weapons you've never seen before. Place a 4-dweller model in the location with the largest number of characters. If there's no such location, place it in the location of the character with the highest character number. Okay. Damn. Place a 4-dweller model in the location with the largest number of characters. Alright. Okay. So what is a 4-dweller model? I'm going to move that real quick, because it doesn't even tell me it's like an encounter. Probably this thing. Yep, that makes the most sense. All right. So, yeah. So this, yeah, that's for sure. That's the 4-dweller model. This guy, because he has 4 arms. Okay, so he's going to come in my location, barreling towards me. Place special event V on top of the event deck. Alrighty. Gotta grab that again. I don't know why. I should just have this out. So, special event B. Did I already do that? Nope, I guess not. Yep, special event B right there. Man, it's like, it's weird because it's like, there's not a whole lot of special events. I feel like I'm just going through all of them like right now. And then, what did it say? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On top. And then now go to verse 113 in the Book of Secrets. Verse 113. This is not going to be good. I'm just going to get verse 13. Okay. You don't know why this ancient monstrosity picked you as its target, but you know it won't rest until you're dead. Your mission just got that much harder. Gain the Hunted Secret card. Okay, so it's going to be 13. Yep. At the start of the day, move your pursuer according to the rules found in verse 13 of the Book of Secrets. Okay. From now on, I'll place a dial with a quest token on it and set it to 1. Alright. From now on, at the start of each day, move the 4-dweller model 1 connected location in the direction of the closest character. If there are several paths of equal length or several characters within the same range, the 4-dweller takes a path that goes through connected locations with the lowest location numbers. When any character ends up in the same location as the 4-dweller, draw and resolve the 4-dweller purple card, which is difficulty 4. If the quest dial on the Hunted Secret card 13 is at 3, the encounter gains the following trait. If it's at 4, if it's at 5. If you win the encounter, go to 14. If you fail or escape, each party member loses 1 in addition to the cost of escaping combat. If the 4-dweller's location disappears, place his model and a time dial on the side of your play space. Set the time dial to 2. Once it runs out, place the 4-dweller on the low. Okay. Any encounters with other 4-dwellers you might draw from the purple encounter deck do not change the preceding rules. Now continue the game. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's like, I feel like if I knew how to complete the quest, then I wouldn't be hunted right now, because it seems like they really, really wanted you to be hunted, like, about this point, and it's like, okay, well, that's interesting, that's kind of exciting to the story, but I'm so annoyed right now that I'm just annoyed that I'm being hunted. So it's like, alright, well, if I knew what to do, then maybe I'd prolong it. It was going to be inevitable, I feel like, at some point. But it's like, it's just salt on the wound. Alrighty. Okay. So, yeah. Great. So do I automatically have to fight him? Whoops. Let's see. So that's random. Those are all special over there. Jeez. Yeah, it doesn't say I have to encounter him. That's his dial, though. Yeah? Because does he just start there? Place a 4-dweller in the location with the largest number of characters. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so that is going to be number 4. Or purple event 4. Neat. This thing is probably just going to murder me. That is black. Oh, there's purple. Okay. Yeah, so he is definitely a guardian. 4-dweller. There he is. Jesus Christ. That is nasty. Well. Okay. So, space itself seems to bend around it. That's him. Right there. That's his artwork. Okay. Well, I guess I have to fight him. Wow, I only gained 1 XP for fighting him. Okay. Well, you know, I have to fight him, so, because he's in my spot. I have enough magic, though. Hey, I mean, let's talk this out, man. Like, he has 20. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be pretty nasty. Alright. But he has defensive, feint, and shatter. But, like, I don't know what those keywords mean. Like, there's nothing that describes those. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, unless it's on the back. Nope, that's diplomacy. Okay. Feint damage in step 3 can't be prevented in any way. Okay, and shatter. At the end of the encounter, discard all used weapons. That's fucking awful. Okay. Well, fine, I guess I won't be using my rusty sword. And he's not defensive, so that's good, because it's just me. But he does have feint. Well, let's just, alright. Let's just do this now. Okay, 7. Yeah, that's entangling trap. Alright, yep, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and do death magic. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna do risky attack, which will let me draw a card. And then I will... Oh, that's pretty good. Then we'll toss a dial. Oh shit. Well, I'll take it. Grail. Okay. So now I will lose 2 and then gain 2 terror. My turn. Alright. Oh. That's pretty good. Oh, he is a purple encounter. That would be Hex. That's not terrible. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I am going to do death magic, which will let me gain 2, and then I will gain a terror to gain 2 more. That's going to put that on there. And then it's going to be his turn, so he is at 6. So let's do this. So 5, 6, because he does not run away. And so that puts him at 6, meaning that I will take 1 damage. And then lose that. And then now it is my turn. So that's going to go away. Going to gain 2. And then I am going to... that would be... For each magic, that would be 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually really good. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do Hex. Boom. Spend a magic. So Hex is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's for each magic when fighting a purple encounter, which he is. So this could be 7. Boom. So that puts him at 15. Hexed him, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Okay. What's really cool about the combat in this is that it's not difficult. Like, it's like you're not gonna just fight something and be like, this is impossible. Yeah, I've been able to beat everything that I've come against, but it's having that, it's like deciding, okay, well, how much wounds do I want to take? Do I want to start going insane, which is going to cause me to be even worse, you know, as I explore and as I interact with people? Or do I want to constantly, I mean, because you're going to trudge through that event deck the more damage you take because you're going to have so, you know, low energy. So that's kind of what you have to decide whenever you're fighting longer things that have 16, 17, 20, you know, red cubes you have to get. But I like that. I like how it's beatable, but you're gonna be hurting afterwards. And let's see. All right. So now Oh, and I'll draw one. Ooh! Okay. And then, yeah, so now it's going to be his turn. I will take no damage, but I will lose 2, so that's lame. Alright, so now, if I... Okay, so he's now at 12. I can... I'm going to do Entangling Trap, which will let me draw 2 cards. Okay, and then I'm going to play... Let's see. I need to be able to... Okay, so I'm going to play Defend, which allows me to play another card. Actually, because I could play 2 cards because of the double whammy. So then I'm going to play Attack, which will get me 3. Let's go put him back to 5. I'm going to move that because I'm going to be going over 5. And then I will play Find Weakness, pay the magic to play another one that lets me draw a card. And then I will, so it's 15. Okay. And then I will play Charge, which will deal 3 to him. And then I'll put that on charge. So now it is his turn. I will be taking 2 damage. Because he's at 16 to 19, so it's going to be 3 damage. And then now it's my turn. I will draw, pay that, draw. And that is... Okay. So that was charge. What can I do? That will... Okay. I can't do this. Ugh. Hold guard. Yeah. I will play hold guard, which I can choose the next enemy attack, except run away, and then discard that after the attack. So now it's going to be his turn. I'm going to have him cause me to... Let's see. Okay, lose 1 stamina and lose one health. Okay. Then I will draw. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. And I think this could be enough, because now it's going to be careful attack, which is going to be 3. We're just going to put him at 21. Jesus Christ, almost went through my whole deck. So now that kills him. 21. Yeah, that used up basically like my whole deck. And I will gain 3 magic and 1 XP and 1 rep. Yippee! Alright, so I beat him. Where was that? If you defeat your... Oh, okay, so... Where was that? Okay. Yeah, if the quest tile on the 100... Okay, so... Yep, because it wasn't. Draw and resolve the hunt. If the quest tile on the 100 secret is at 3, it is not. Alright. Go to verse 14. Ha! This is what you get. I am Maggot, the town druid, and the weirdo that everyone just doubts and makes fun of and pees on. But these were this guy, the Ford Dweller, killed, I'm assuming, the A-team, the guys who left before. Bior's, master, Nianti, who I'm going after, probably Lord Yvain, and then the 4th one, whoever that one was, don't remember. But it's like, those guys all died, and it's like, well, probably should have taken Maggot and you would have survived, so suck it. You've defeated your enemy for now. Place the Four Dweller model and a time dial on the side of your play space. Okay. And set it to 3. Once the dial runs out, place the Four Dweller on the lowest numbered location revealed on the table. If you win, increase the quest dial on the 100 secret card 13 unless it is already at 8. Okay. Oh, okay, so I had to have a special one on there. And, okay. So, okay, so I need to increase it. Alright, so go to verse 230. Is that in this thing? Alright, so 230. Damn it. It's 330. Alright, this time your nemesis fought differently than before. Oh wait. So, okay, hold on. Where the hell is that? Oh, hunted rules. Okay, no, so that one goes to 1. So I beat it, now it goes to 2. Okay, so nothing happens after I beat it the first time. Wow. So now, so once the dial runs out, so when am I supposed to move it? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to, like, at the start of each day. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to, I take it down. That's right. Okay, so that's now a thing. Just move him there, so now I'm basically going to be hunted the entire time. Wow. Alright. So that was the start of the day. And so that, I think that was in whitening. Alright. That was pretty gross, because now I am now all banged up and hurt, because I had to start and fight him. Because, I guess I could always run away, but... Okay. So, I can... What do I want to do? I have a lot of magic. I have 5 magic. Plague Burrow, because I can't do anything there. I'd have to go down to the Dark Morris and basically reactivate that Menhir to light it to go to Camelot to... Okay, you know what? I gained 1 experience. God damn it. This is just not going my way. Yeah, because that's the start of the day. Yeah. Because I can't... Because if I go down to Connacht, that will give me XP. Abandoned Falfer, that's not going to do anything. That one up there, and wherever it was at. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I do know what I have to do. Is basically I just have to go and gather a bunch of XP. And nothing ever told me of having to spend that. So, I'm just going to play it out and fast forward until I can get the 10 XP I need to get a third thing. So, I'll be right back. Well, the fact that I have to do this is obnoxious, but I will say that I have done this for other series. Gloomhaven, for example, whenever I've lost, I just kind of, yay, by the way, boom, like, hey, it's, okay, here I am. Like, instead of making everyone watch me redo something or do something that I don't think is fun to watch. Like, if I wouldn't want to watch that. I'd probably be annoyed that it's like, wow, really? Now you're just going to try and gain 10 XP? How long is that going to take? So, just doing you all a favor. Boom, gone, here we go. Okay. So, that took forever. So what I did was basically what I said I had to do. I had to go fight and just basically run around and do a bunch of shit. Constantly kept going into the Plagued Burrow and doing blue encounters, went to the first farmhold and did some purple encounters. Then fought the Four Dweller, actually fought him 3 times. So he just gets harder and harder. Like, the rules were like, he seems to be adapting to my fighting style, so now I can only play 3 cards. per activation, so I can't chain like what I did the first time. Went out and killed the guardian, so that what was it, that beak thing, the what was it called, hammer beak, killed that. So then what was pretty cool, and I'm actually going to read this to catch you guys up, because I thought it was pretty neat. Went back down, reactivated that Menhir, went to the Shimmering Flats, and last time I thought I could go up and I never explored that, but this time I did explore the Shimmering Flats, and here's what it says. Well, actually, here's the very, very pretty artwork there. But the vast beach is marked with shallow grooves resembling a labyrinth of strange writing. A cool breeze caresses your skin, only occasionally bringing along the stench of the dark morass. The feeling of relaxation is unfortunately disturbed by the view to your left. The castle of Camelot perched on a high cliff, and down here on the beach, one of its collapsed towers lies in ruins. So I did basically everything here. Inspect the symbols, which is what the first thing I did. Took me to verse 3. When you look closely, it indeed reminds you of something. Are those Ogam letters or some blasphemous demonic writings? So I rolled a die, and that when you look deep into the symbols, you fall into a strange trance, which then took me to, I don't remember, took me to 482 in the Sexy Book of Secrets, which was pretty neat. So 482, which now says, you see an arbor, or is it a chapel, built on the water just off the coast. A four-armed silhouette stands under its webby roof. You can't see clearly against the background of the rising sun. The figure spreads its hands and howls. Then a dark cloud emerges from its head, and the silhouette falls limply into the sea. Black mist swirls and flies towards the sun. So then I gained the deep secret status, which, going back, allowed me to seek hidden treasure only if I had the deep secret status and don't have secret card 3. So I went to verse 2, which was, you're sure there is something in the dark water off the coast. The only way to find out is to dive and pray for luck. So I dove, which after that took me to verse 4, was how ambitious are you? So I paid 2 energy. You warm up for a while, take a deep breath, and dive. The water is cold despite its beauty. You are running out of air when you finally spot some structure. A small building? A mound? So I pushed on, which took me to verse 8. So I pushed myself to my limits and approached the structure, which then took me to, I think it was 123? Yeah, 123 in the Book of Secrets. So this is where it gets pretty sexy. So 123 says, you crave air, but you are so close. You approach a tall structure of bone-like material. You spend your precious time searching through it, but find only seaweeds. Then you approach the nearby mound, which turns out to be a pile of giant skeletons. All the skulls have 3 eye sockets, like the Four-Dweller. With hesitation, you start rummaging through the Four-Dweller bodies until your sight dims. You grab a slimy object from between the bones and emerge. You regain consciousness on wet sand, coughing and vomiting seawater. Beside you, you find a strange object, a large mask covered in algae. It has 3 holes for eyes, which is the burial mask, which says, whenever I draw a random purple encounter, draw 2 and choose one. Put the other one on the bottom of the deck, which is pretty neat. So that ended that exploration. Well, I was like, well, what else happens here? So then, having one of the towers of Camelot, I went to check that out, and you approach the tower, only now realizing its actual size. Even lying fractured on its side, it is still higher than any building in Connacht. Now you must decide which part to explore, so I explored the top of the tower, which then, the way to the top of the tower is scattered with shattered stairs and slippery seaweed. My caution was higher, so I went to verse 7, which said, you advance higher and higher to the hole in what was once the ceiling. Before you manage to get there, I find several tasty shellfish, so I gain some food, and then I find something useful, so I gained a random item, and funny enough, the random item happened to be this riding donkey. Yay, just an abandoned donkey in that tower, which means each day my first travel costs 1 less, which is awesome. Oh, I actually feel bad for the donkey, because it must have been in that tower for a while. It must have seen me show up at the Shimmering Lake and been like, oh, is that someone who's gonna save me? And then I'm just like, well, this isn't the way to Camelot, and I just turn around and run. It's like, then I came back, so now I have a little donkey, so now I have a companion. It's nice. So then it says, you stand atop the tower ruins overlooking the beautiful shimmering sea. Suddenly, something catches your attention. In the water near the shore, you notice a dark shape. Maybe there's something down there. So if I did that first, I would have known, but I had the deep secret. And if I had anything else, I would have went to verse 10 if I had the Morgaine's task, which I didn't. So that was the end of that. But having that available, having this available, I was able to get to Camelot, and then now I was starting a new day. I was able to gain enough experience, so one more learning from the knights would give me my 10th, which would allow me to get to a third thing, so then I can get to the Forest of Whispers. I just figured you guys wouldn't find me running around doing all that interesting, so I just basically skipped ahead. But I am in Camelot. I have a random event. Good weather, so first travel cost 1 less. So there's that. Menhirs go down. And then, fighting that Four-Dweller is a real pain in the ass. It basically took a lot of me just running away and healing. So, I am now in Camelot. I demanded entry, of course. I have 14 reputation. So, go to verse 2. I am not going to ask to see the king. I wanted to request an audience with Lancelot, which was go to verse 4. So, guards lead you through an empty, cavernous throne room to one of the side chambers. You feel like you've already seen this room, but it was different. Instead of a table, there was a pit. Instead of red cloth, a pool of blood. You shake the strange feeling as Lancelot approaches, his broad shoulders slumped, his eyes distant. So, couldn't ask about Nianti, that was already a thing. I couldn't report Gaheris's actions in the burrow. I would have needed 3. But so basically, I guess you can do a lot for the burrow, according to this. So I might actually try and do that at some point. And so basically, I asked if he could help Connacht, my hometown. So that is 19. You didn't think it was possible, but the sadness in Lancelot's eyes seemed deeper now. Forgive me, for I know how deeply my order continues to fail this land. There's simply nothing I can do to help your kin right now. So then I go to verse 12. The round table is gone from Camelot, Lancelot says with a deep sigh. So many knights are lost, I struggle to keep count. Gaheris keeps the revolt at bay. Bors disappeared in the west when he tried to put a stop to a bloody feud between Crow's Nest and Timberwall. That's Titan Steps. They ask for help, so I sent Gawain their way. Now all 3 are gone. Agravain went to the gates of Tuathan to confirm the rumors of Four-Dweller reappearance. Garant is dead. The druids of Moonring had the right to name his replacement, but they failed to do so for reasons unbeknownst to me. Lamorak headed west to the other side of the island, investigating the danger of the Wyrdness. I haven't heard from him since. As for Galahad, he'd been lost for a long time now, but we can't pick his replacement until his death is confirmed. The Order of the Round Table has never been this close to annihilation. Now you understand why I have no knights to spare. Maybe if you could reach them and help them home. You look into his eyes and can't help but wonder, can the Order still be restored to its former glory? And should they get a second chance if they already failed the people of this land? So, you get new tasks. Rebuild the Round Table. Help most of its knights achieve their goals or end the Round Table for good. Ensure no more than 1 knight returns to Camelot. So, in Chapter 4... Well, I've actually met a lot of the knights already. One was on Titan's Hill, I think it was called, who gave me the Excalibur, scabbard. Then the 2 guys in the tomb, and then one of them in the Plagued City. So there's 4 that I've already met. So, I mean, I don't know if I've done what I need to do for them. Like, I'm probably gonna... And I probably haven't... No, I think I have, because I'm gonna... when I complete their thing, I'm gonna get, like, a mark for like, the status. I can't remember what it's called right now, but that's probably gonna be my indicator for if I've helped them or not. So, yeah, I've helped 2 of them so far. Obviously, I'm going to help the Knights of the Round Table, unless they royally fucked up in some way. I can't imagine how. Oh, wait, sorry. So, chapter... I was already rewriting that. So, let's see. I want to rebuild the Round Table. These tasks are mutually exclusive, and completing them requires all but one part of either restoring the order or fall of chivalry status. So, and I'll write down, like, what all their stuff was separately, because he mentioned a lot of people there. So that would end the expiration. So, yeah, I need to remember to write that down. So, with that being said, there's another big task, so that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is, oh boy, okay. So I'm going to spend 2 to get my 10th experience, which, because I need 10, because I'm going to get 3 in spirituality, which is what I want. Then, first movement is free in the Plagued Burrow. And Calm Before the Storm. Good deal. So, then I am going to, well, there's a lot I can do in the Plagued Burrow before, because I just need, my first movement is free. So I'm actually going to inspect the Plagued Burrow again, because, like, there seems to be a lot that can go on there. So 138. Okay. Verse 4. So, okay, so if I have 3 parts of supplying the revolt or helping the knights, I go to, so I will meet with the rebels. You emerge from a cloud of dense smoke only to find yourself surrounded by armed townsfolk, smiths, beggars, weavers, fishwives, all united in hatred for those who abandoned them to plague and Wyrdness. Down with the tyranny of the Round Table, shouts one to a tumultuous cheer. I will approach them. They take you to their leader, a gray-haired woman in stonemason's garb. In simple words, she explains the suffering of the burrow, left alone to deal with the Red Death and the Wyrdness, while the rulers of the realm cower behind Camelot's walls. Help us make a difference. If we chase off Morgaine's curs and lay siege to the castle, maybe then they will acknowledge us. So, a helping hand, a gift of money, a gift of equipment. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, there's some, Yeah, I don't want to revolt, so I'm just gonna leave. So what else can I do? I can plunder the burrow. All right. Okay, so I will. Let's see. Have I already done that? That would be verse 9. Okay. Yeah, that's just gonna be the old lady that tells me. Okay. So. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the military blockade. Yeah, so I've already... Gaheris, yep, who are you? So I will explain myself. Morgaine thought the knight's dark reputation and his status as her great-grandson would make people reluctant to raise arms against him. Then Wyrdness enveloped the town for many days, cutting off lines of communication and confining soldiers to their garrisons. So now... have I already done that? Oh, okay, so basically I can just do it again. Like, I can... A helping hand, there are some delicate matters to which you could attend to further their cause. Draw and resolve a blue counter if I win, or draw calm before the storm. Go to verse 8. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I will actually do tactical advice. Requires 2 practicality, which I have. Add 1 mark to helping the knight's status. Yay. Oh, where's my... Oh, there's my pencil. Helping the knight's status. There's another one. And then... then make another different choice. So, I've already done the magic. Yeah, it doesn't say I can't do this any more than once. So, I will do a helping hand. And do a blue encounter. So, a drunken knight. Okay, that should be pretty easy. So I'll just move that there. Move him up. And then diplomacy. Okay, so Drunken Knight. Alright, so let's move that here. And... oh, well, that's pretty good. Okay. So I can... the Drunken Knight. He tried to drown his problems in mead. Now he became a problem. So, if I just do that, Fiery Sermon, that'll just cause it to go up by 1. Okay. So I think what I can... yeah, I'll do Fiery Sermon. Pay the 2 to have this go up by 1. And then it's the thing, so that's going to cause it to go up by 1. Rein him in, sorry. Or actually, I can talk him down because I have a caution and I have empathy. So actually, I will talk him down, so this can cause that to go up by 2. So that was that. Just a Fiery Sermon. I basically belittled him through talks of the 10 Commandments and how drinking alcohol is a sin. Well, what I actually did was, through, judging him for his alcoholism, I actually just preached about the concept of hell and how, since he's sinning right now by being a drunk, that he's just going to spend all eternity in hell. It's kind of a fear tactic. It doesn't really exist, but it's like, hey, to get you to do what I want, I'm just going to tell you there's eternal pain and fire if you don't, follow this ultimatum. So, that tends to work for a lot of people, especially around this time. So it's like, yeah, that's really what I did. And that caused me to gain a reputation, which gives me 15 reputation and 1 food. I will take that food. Hell yeah. Alright, so now that would get me, so that would cause me to go to verse 8, which verse 8 says, add 1 mark to the helping the knight status on my save sheet. Cool. So now I have 3 marks to helping the knights, and I'm going to end my day, so I'm going to eat, and that's going to raise that up, cause that to go down, that's going to heal me. Then I'm going to spend the 10 experience to gain some sweet-ass upgrades. Because that's what cool people do. That's going to be a level 3 thing. Alright, drain health, remove a dial from a menhir in your location, gain 4 and lose 1 rep. That is awful. Drain magic, remove a dial to gain magic. And Kindler, 2, pay 2 magic to add 1 to the dial of an active menhir in your location. That's pretty good. Whenever you activate menhir, set its dial to 1 more than instructed. Okay, so that could be pretty good. When you activate an already active menhir, reduce the activation cost by 1 and 1 of other resource. That's also pretty good. Pay 1 magic and 1 additional magic per party member to move you and all other party members from 1 location within an active menhir to another. Oh man, I can just... that is good. So 2 magic to basically travel from 1 active menhir to another. That is really good. Asceticism. At the end of the day, I may consume magic instead of food. Man, these are all good. When you rest in a settlement, gain 1 food. Face your fears. Whenever you win a purple encounter, lose 1 terror. Okay. In combat, every time you connect a magic key... that's really good. Damn. Total focus. During an encounter, you may treat each bonus connected to a magic key as like a bonus action. Damn. Okay, I think... damn. Pay 1 magic and 1 additional magic per party member to move you and all party from 1 location with an active menhir to another. Alright, well, let me think about this. So, like, going down here, yeah, I'd have to go all the way around. So, like, that would basically... since I can pay 2 to gain a magic... I 11 magic right now. That is pretty good. Or being able to pay 2 magic to add 1 dial. Or Spirit Walker. When you activate an already active Menhir, reduce the activation cost by 1 and 1 of 1 other resource. That makes them cheaper to do. But that gets rid of the travel one. Okay. Damn. That is rough. That is so difficult to decide. I think being able to teleport by magic is really good. So that's what I'm going to choose, Spirit Walker. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it works, because, I mean, Or because I have my donkey, each day my first travel costs 1 less. That's basically a free one. Doesn't stack with the good weather. So, yeah, well, because then, yeah, I'm going to take that, because then I can grab the Enkindler, and, like, if I do another one, I can pay 2 magic to add 1 to the dial of an act. So if I travel there, I don't have to run all the way and take all these, draw ones. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, that is that. These are going to go down. There. 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 And then that's going to go down for him hunting me. I have my donkey. So now I have an event. Okay. I am in a settlement, so it doesn't matter. It was Beasts on the Prowl, but it says players out of a settlement. I am in one. It's just not a pleasant one. Alright. So, well, I could... Oh, I don't want to discard one item with a weapon, shield, or armor keyword. Yeah. I think... Yeah, if I had any other type of armor, that wasn't terrible. So, maybe if I find one, I can go back to the Plagued Burrow. I guess I could always just do the Gift of Magic and do it again. Spend 1 to give him 2 magic. Okay. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do an encounter, go back to the military, spend 2 magic. And I'm actually just going to spend the 2 more to meditate, so I'm going to spend the 1 magic, because I'm going to gain 1. Which, yeah, doesn't say I can't do that anymore, so I'm going to give him some more magic and gain the final 4 for the Helping the Knights. So I have done everything I needed to do to help them at the burrow. So I wonder, so that's one thing. So I can probably mark that down whenever I'm done. So now, with my donkey, first free move, and then spend 1 to move in there, and then spend another 1. See, that was fun. Like that's what makes this game fantastic, is a sense of exploration without feeling like, oh, hey, I'm doing something, I'm gaining traction, I'm progressing, and then boom, roadblock, hard roadblock, where it's like, nope, okay, everything that you need to do, you still have to do again, and it's going to take longer. So this was fun. I felt like I had the freedom to explore because I knew my actual goal, and that's what I'm hoping that the future chapters are, because I don't know if I can keep doing the hard roadblocks there, because they take so long to hurdle. To encounter the Forest of the Whispers, which is 155. Jeez, this one they're getting longer, which I'm appreciating, but goddamn. All right, Spirit, verse 7. The walk under the formidable trees fills you with awe. You spot a serene glade and decide to rest there. You reach a calm state of meditation. When you wake, you somehow feel younger. Each party member gains 1 health, gains part 3 of the Secrets of the Forest status. Okay. Secrets of the Forest, part 3. I swear to God, if there's... I'm going to kill myself. Otherwise, go to verse 13. Was there anything? God, this is just asinine. Like, there's no way If there are no other characters in play. Oh! I may have just completely missed this. If there are no other characters in play, so basically if I'm alone, I may go to verse 1. They say lonely souls fall prey to the call of the forest more often than others. You were no different. Hours passed by unnoticed as you wandered through the mist, crawled over slippery logs, crossed ice-cold streams. Without friends or family waiting for you in the outside world, thoughts of never returning are hard to shake. When you eventually reach the edge of the forest, you're almost disappointed. So, if I don't have part 4 of the Secrets of the Forest, gain 2 XP. Whoops. Then gain part 4 of the Secrets of the Forest status. Okay, so, alright, so Secrets of the Forest, part 4. Which, alright, God. Alright, so I still had to do that. Now, I basically need to rest because I'm out of things, so that's going to be 4. I need to eat. And then, no dream spot. I'm not going insane. So now, start of the day. So that's going to cause these to go down. Then that's going to cause this to go down. And then this one to go down. Okay. Then there are no guardians, so good weather. Hey, first travel is free. It's going to cause this to go down. All right. So, I need to explore this again. So, if now I have at least 2 parts of the Secret of the Forest status. So, I go to verse 2. The forest feels like an old friend now, yet it still reveals something every time you enter. This time you find a fresh set of tracks in the spongy moss. There's only one person they could belong to, the priestess of Kunanacht, Nianti. You follow the tracks and find a shack, nearly indistinguishable from the thick forest. If not for a white robe drying in the sun on a branch, you would have missed it. The dwelling is small and basic, yet the serenity of this place almost makes you envious. Nianti. Okay, so I don't have the words. Okay. Nianti emerges in her undergarments. Oh yeah, she left Connacht barely 2 months ago, yet looks much older than you remember. After a moment of surprise, she greets you warmly. I am not LA. I do not have secret card 7, so I can choose to ask her about the Grail. Ask her what happened in the tomb. I will do that. So, verse 6. Nianti's expression becomes strange, a mix of anger and fear. Then she speaks with a bleak voice. The knights. They made a horrible mistake. They used the true Grail, the sacred relic, to do something atrocious, something they should never have done. You try to question her, but she refuses to tell you more and quickly changes topics. I gain a terror. And go back to verse 2. Okay. Well, there's only those 2. If I was LA, that would matter. But yeah, man, I don't even get to talk to. Hopefully, I get to talk to Lord Yvain in some weird way. So I will ask her what she's doing here. I want to retreat from this world. I've seen enough. I heard that in these forests, one could find a path to another place. I feel it. It's somewhere near. Maybe you should go there too, or maybe it's not your time. Not yet, at least. Nianti goes silent, lost in her thoughts. Well, the exploration ends. So I will be spending another one to keep talking to her. So the last thing I can do is ask her about the Grail, which requires Chapter 4A. So I'm going to do so. Nianti sighs and rests heavily on the log. I don't have it. Please understand, after what I've seen in the tombs, I couldn't bear to hold it. A long while passes before she speaks again in a much quieter tone. I threw it away. I went to the edge of the cliff and threw it down into the sea of ferns as far as I could. Why? Why would you do that? Well, I feel like that they knew I was coming. Like, they knew Erev and the other one, and then Bior. They knew they all died, and Maggot was the only one left. And they're like, shit, that weirdo? Okay, well, we don't really want him to, like, get any glory or help in any way. There's a reason we left him behind. So it's like, I feel like that they're doing everything in their power to just fuck me over. And it's like, guys, give me the grail. Like, why would you throw that in the fucking sea? Why would... I should just kill her. Like, I should just, like, okay, well, you're useless, behead. Or, like, if the Four Dweller comes in, be like, hey, you can have her, because that is just awful. Now, like, am I just gonna have to dive into the fucking ocean? That's, wow. Congratulations, you've completed your current quest in Chapter 4A. Each character gains 2 XP. Discard all event cards, including active quests, then either save your game and draw... Okay, then I go to Chapter 5. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that is just... God. Alright. Yeah. That was insane. Like, that was so long. It doesn't help that I always do these whenever I can't continue to do them, but, yeah, so there was a lot going on. I have a bunch of stuff, and yeah, so that was Chapter 4 of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you're not upset by me skipping, basically my level up session, my montage. But, I mean, there's a lot going on, a lot of things that could be done, but still moving forward. But that was Tainted Grail, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this, and if you like this video, then click the subscribe button below to enjoy any video that I put out. And right next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that so you get notified of whenever I actually upload these videos. If you want to support the channel, you can definitely visit my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.